Snow all the way down to Florida? Yes, that is indeed a real possibility. We are tracking two potential snow threats this upcoming weekend. I'm meteorologist Andrew Markowitz, and here's what you need to know. This will be a pretty active holiday weekend for weather as we are tracking not one, not two, but three separate disturbances. To set the stage, we had a strong Arctic front move through on Thursday, which brought accumulating snow to the interior Northeast, but more importantly, ushered in a much colder regime. On Friday night, January 16th into Saturday, January 17th, we will see snow spread from the Ohio Valley to the Appalachians to the Northeast and New England. Accumulating snow is possible as far south as parts of Tennessee, and a few inches could fall in eastern Ohio, northern West Virginia, and western Pennsylvania. After that, plowable snow is possible in the interior Northeast from the far north and west Philly suburbs all the way up to Maine. For the I-95 big cities, I expect this to be mostly rain, but it would not shock me if there is a little bit of snow at the end. The more intriguing storm will emerge from the Gulf on Sunday, January 18th, and then make its way up the East Coast. Snow might develop as far south as coastal Georgia, and yes, even the Florida Panhandle. This will be a close call between rain versus snow, as temperatures will be hovering right around freezing, if not slightly above. But if the rates are heavy enough and it does fall as snow, some areas could pick up an inch or even two. After that, the big question is how close will the storm track to the East Coast? As you can see, based on the current ensemble mean, the expectation is for it to remain pretty far to the east. This results in a glancing blow, as snow will mainly be confined to the immediate coast. For now, the best odds of accumulating snow will be in northeastern North Carolina, the Delmarva, Jersey Shore, eastern Long Island, and southeastern New England, especially the Cape and Islands en masse. I should note that some models like the AI version of the Euro are farther to the west, and that would introduce the potential for plowable snow, most likely in eastern New England. Is it possible we see a last-second nudge to the west? Yes, that certainly is. We have seen numerous examples of that in recent years. It would take a pretty massive move for this to all of a sudden turn into a major blizzard, but if you're on the immediate coast, you need to be mindful of that potential shift. If that shift does happen, there is a legit possibility that the Pats, who play Sunday afternoon, could have a snow game to deal with. Some of you may be wondering, why was the GFS wrong when it was showing a historic blizzard the other day? The first answer is sometimes those models show really wacky ideas as you get into the medium and the long range, and they tend to be outliers, and those are things that you have to look at critically to see if it makes sense. But physically, the main reason is what I like to call an atmospheric traffic jam. In this case, we have three separate waves that are competing with each other. In some cases, they actually can face together and create one powerful blizzard. But because of where those waves are positioned, that means that they are actually competing with each other, and that means that all of them would remain pretty weak, thus preventing big storm potential. Had there been something like a strong blocking high to the north, like over the Hudson Bay or Greenland, that could have upped the ante, but we don't have that. Still, having said that, given that the cold is probably going to be here to stay, I do expect additional chances for winter weather over the next week or beyond. For more updates on the storm and other winter weather all around the world, please make sure to follow me on all social media platforms so you can stay weather aware.